Hi everyone, welcome to the Bloom and Believe Collective and welcome to this sound bath journaling class to define your desires. Now, one of the things that we have found throughout our own manifesting journeys at Bloom and Believe is that sometimes it's not that easy to actually uncover what your desires are. What do we truly want in our lives? And the second thing that's quite difficult to uncover at times is what's holding us back from actually achieving them. Now, if you're like me, you've probably started to work towards some manifestation goals only to get maybe a few weeks down the line and to completely give up. Or you just lose momentum. But I'm here with this class today to help you first of all, define what your desires are and also understand the ways in which we can be held back from really moving forward to achieve those things. So really, we want to leave this session today feeling empowered, remembering that the power really does lie within us to activate our manifesting capabilities. And this is what we're going to be doing today. So I want to start by looking at a couple of the ways in which we hold ourselves back, maybe unknowingly, from moving forward towards our desires, or how we only get so far before it just feels too hard or we just give up. So one of those things is our subconscious beliefs and our subconscious mind. So you might have heard of our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. And our conscious mind is where we're very aware of the thoughts, the way that we're thinking, our habits, and that all kind of resides in our conscious mind. We're very aware of what we're doing, so I know that I'm talking to you right now. But our subconscious mind is where a lot of our autonomous programming resides. So a lot of our paradigms, our deep-rooted, internalized beliefs all live in the subconscious mind. So what's really interesting about the subconscious mind, and once we start to uncover what is actually living and operating in our subconscious mind, we can start to replace those beliefs and habits and behaviors with new programming that is actually going to support us to get towards our goals. So with our subconscious mind, it actually controls around 95% of our behaviours, actions and habits on a daily basis. And what is really cool about this feature of our brain, although it can be a bit of a hindrance depending on the programming it's working to, is that it actually helps to make life easier. So it's allowing us to navigate our day mostly on autopilot, and that helps us conserve energy. But if it's not programmed with the right behaviours, beliefs and habits, then it could be working autonomously towards things that we're trying to improve in our lives or towards things that we don't want more of in our lives. So one of the things that we really need to look at when we want to completely transform our mind to help us manifest is we want to uncover what beliefs are living in the subconscious mind and then begin to replace them with beliefs and habits and behaviours that we do want. So we want the subconscious mind on board, helping us navigate our day, but in a way that's actually helping us work towards our goals. And it's also why it can be quite hard to achieve our goals with willpower alone, because willpower comes from the conscious mind. We've got to use the energy of our conscious mind then to try and make things happen, which only makes it harder. Now, the other really amazing feature of our brain is our reticular activating system, and this also ties in with our subconscious beliefs. So when our subconscious mind has been programmed with an instruction, which maybe we have intentionally programmed in, or maybe it's one that we've absorbed that we didn't realize was there, but our reticular activating system is like a filter. So when we're in our environment or we're out in the world, it is going to help our brain zoom in on information that is going to help achieve whatever the programming is in our subconscious mind. It's going to help to fulfill that. So if, for example, you were looking for a new job in a particular industry, you might find that your brain is noticing information in different locations, or it's overhearing conversations that is linked to what you're trying to fulfill, what your subconscious mind has been programmed to fulfill. So we can also use that to our advantage. So sometimes our reticular activating system is going to be laser focused on finding information and drawing our attention towards things that we don't want because it's reflecting the previous programming. But we can reprogram our subconscious mind to have our reticular activating system help jump out information to us that is going to help us move towards what we do want. So when we understand that there's actually a mechanism in our brain that wants to help us, it just needs the right instructions, it actually becomes easier to manifest, but in a much easier way as well. So we've looked a little bit at the science of it, and the last thing I want to say on the kind of neuroscience part of manifesting is that our brains can change. So if you're sitting there thinking like, that could never happen for me, I am the way I am, things are the way they are, that is simply not true. We have uncovered that our brains can change through a process called neuroplasticity. We can change the neural pathways in our brain. And that is such revelating information. It's really empowering information to know that we can change our brain, and things in our lives don't have to be that way if that's not what we truly desire, or it's not the outcomes that we truly want. So looking at manifesting from a spiritual perspective, and those who manifest in a more spiritual, energetic way have probably come across this before, but I feel like one of the biggest blocks to manifesting in a spiritual perspective is that we are holding on so much to how we're going to get our manifestations. So there's a couple of things that block us from achieving our manifestations when we think this way. The first thing is we're perpetuating that cycle of beliefs that what we want is hard, it's not possible for us, or we need to know the exact way to do it in order for it to be possible for us. And it also is picking up on the energy of lack and doubt, and we don't want to be perpetuating that energy in our manifesting journey or when we're working towards uncovering our desires. We really want to be aligning with the energy of gratitude and abundance, infinite possibilities, and tapping into that endless resource of creativity that resides within the universe. So spiritually, we want to let go of how it's going to happen, and when we do that, we allow ourselves to align energetically with what we're looking to attract. So this is where we can start to align more with the law of attraction, and we can be a vibrational match for what we want, and that allows opportunities outside of us to start to find us more easily. But when we combine this with the neuroscience side of things, it allows our reticular activating system to pinpoint all of that information in our environment that's going to help us achieve what we're trying to manifest. So spirituality and neuroscience and learning a little bit about our brain actually works hand in hand to help us uncover our desires, but ultimately achieve our desires. And I really hope that that is what we can do for you today by the end of this session. So let's go ahead and get into our sound bath meditation. To get yourself ready, just find somewhere comfortable to lie down, maybe grabbing a pillow and a blanket. To get the most out of this experience, I recommend using earphones, and other than that, you just need to relax, close your eyes if that feels good, and just listen to the sound of my voice and allow the sounds of the bowls to wash over you. welcome to this sacred moment of connection with your innermost self. Today, we'll journey beyond the noise of life, beyond the demands and expectations of the world, to tap into the infinite field of possibility that resides within you. This is a space where your truest desires, those that come from your heart and not the world around you, are waiting to be discovered. Take a deep breath in and let everything go. One more time, taking a deep cleansing breath in and exhale as you let go of any lingering tension or distractions. Allow yourself to settle fully into this moment, trusting you are exactly where you're meant to be. Feel the surface beneath you, supporting you completely. Begin to imagine a warm golden light gently flowing down from above, touching the crown of your head. This light is soothing, and as it flows through you, it begins to relax every part of your body. Feel it moving across your forehead, softening the space between your brows, down through your jaw and neck, releasing any tightness. It flows through your shoulders, arms and chest, melting away all tension. This golden light moves into your abdomen, hips, legs, and feet, grounding you deeply into the present moment. With each breath, feel yourself becoming lighter, more open, and more present. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine yourself standing in a vast open field. The air is fresh, and the horizon stretches endlessly in every direction. This is the field of infinite possibility, a sacred space where you can explore what lies beneath the surface of your thoughts and fears. Take a moment to feel the expansiveness of this field. There are no limits here, no expectations, no shoulds. Here you are free to dream, to explore, and to listen deeply to your heart. As you stand in this space, you notice a soft breeze moving through the air. This breeze carries away the noise of the world, expectations, doubts, and distractions, leaving you with nothing but clarity and stillness. Take another deep breath in and allow yourself to fully relax into this openness. Now begin to gently ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface of what I think I want? Imagine the surface of a calm lake. Beneath the water lies another layer, deeper and more authentic. As you reflect, let images, feelings, or memories arise naturally. Don't force anything. Just observe. Now gently ask yourself, what if there were no limitations to what I could desire or create? Feel yourself opening to the infinite possibilities of this question. In this field, there are no restrictions, no fear, no judgment, no need to prove yourself. What do you truly long for? What lights up your soul? Finally asking yourself, what would bring me joy and fulfillment, even if no one else ever saw it? Allow your heart to speak to you now. What do you desire purely for yourself, without seeking approval or validation from anywhere else? Take your time as you inquire with these questions, letting the answers unfold like petals of a flower. There is no right or wrong, only what feels true to you. imagine a glowing light forming in the center of your chest. This light represents your heart's deepest truth. Feel its warmth spreading through your entire body, filling you with clarity and a sense of peace. See this light beginning to pulse, stronger and brighter with each breath. This light carries the essence of your truest desires, those that feel expansive, joyful, and aligned with who you are at your core. Stay here for a moment, basking in the warmth of this light, knowing that these desires are real and that they are possible for you. Imagine this light within you connecting to the field of infinite possibility all around. Feel the limitless energy of this space merging with the desires deep within your heart. As you breathe, know that the possibilities for your life are infinite. Trust that the visions and feelings you've experienced are more than just dreams. They are whispers from your higher self, guiding you toward what is meant for you. You don't have to know every step or detail right now. All that matters is the clarity and intention you've tapped into, and the belief that you are worthy of living your truth. I invite you to repeat these affirmations softly or in your mind. I honor my heart's true desires. I am free to dream beyond limits. I am worthy of creating a life that brings me joy and fulfillment. Take a moment now to feel gratitude for this time, for your willingness and openness to going deeper, and for the infinite possibilities that lie before you. Allow the sounds and vibrations to continue to wash over you and through you, reverberating through your entire being. Take a moment as you begin to land back in this space, bringing with you your vision and the energy and emotions of what you want to manifest. You can lie here for as long as you need, or you can start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, inviting in small movements. Maybe rolling onto one side as you pause for a moment in this space between. And then when you feel ready, you can come back up and meet me in a comfortable seat. I hope you loved that sound bath meditation, and I hope it started to give you more clarity. I hope it helped you relax enough to start to consider what those deep-rooted heart's desires might be for you and what you might like to manifest going forward. Now, to build on these manifestations, to build on the clarity and to gain a more vivid vision for these manifestations, I have some journaling prompts for us to dive into just now, and hopefully they can start to paint a brighter picture for you. So I'm gonna grab my journal. You can grab your journal and something to write with as well. And the first journaling prompt that I have for you is, what makes me feel most alive, fulfilled, and at peace, even if no one else sees or recognizes it? I'll read that one more time. What makes me feel most alive, fulfilled, and at peace, even if no one else sees or recognizes it? And if you're struggling to remember all of the journal prompts, I am going to pop them in the description of this video so you can return to them anytime. Okay, let's jump into our second journal prompt, which is, if I had unlimited time, money, and support, what would I create, pursue, or experience just for me? If I had unlimited time, money, and support, what would I create, pursue, or experience just for me? Okay, and our third journal prompt is, what would my life look like if I was living entirely on my own terms, free from fear, guilt, or the need to please others? What would my life look like if I was living entirely on my own terms, free from fear, guilt, or the need to please others? Okay, everyone, we're going to begin to close this class, and I really hope that the meditation, sound bath and the journaling prompts have at least started to paint a clearer picture for you of what you truly desire, and have maybe helped you understand the ways in which you might be holding yourself back from manifesting those desires, and know that it is possible for you. You just need to remember your own power and your own magic. And this is what we're here to do at Bloom and Believe. We're not here to give you surface level techniques. We're not here to give you empty promises that you can manifest your dream life in 24 hours. But what we are here to do is to give you tools and practices that restore your power to manifest your dream life. And if you would like to be part of our community, if you would like to have the ongoing support of our membership, we have classes and practices across a whole load of healing modalities and spiritual modalities that cover neuroscience, the intelligence of nature and ancient wisdom, which is what Bloom and Believe is built upon, and we would love to have you join our collective. So head on over to the Bloom and Believe collective and you can discover more there to support your manifesting journey. And I want to leave you with one integration activity that you might like to do in your own time, and that is to script on how your ideal would unfold in your new reality, and write this in the present tense as if everything has already happened, and talk about what happens when you wake up to the moment you go to bed and what happens in between those moments. And also consider any inspired action that you feel you'd like to take after this class, and don't delay. I really encourage you to make a plan to take that action. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.